Take a break, kick your feet back. We're gonna go ahead and kick this party off right. All right, well, good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Thank you. This is a school, we have a call and response. Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
All right, well, thank you each and every one of you all for being here this morning. We are extremely excited to be here with you all on this monumental day, our ribbon cutting ceremony, signifying our official opening of Miles Ahead Charter School. Can we give that a hand? We have waited 3 years for this day. 3 years. 3 years for this day. So please join us in our excitement, our joy, appreciation, and astonishment, not only of what we have accomplished this far, but also all the things that we will accomplish for our students, our families, this community, and future charter schools of Georgia. Miles Ahead started as an idea by our beloved executive director, Colt Blockson Pitts, that blossomed into a vision. I remember to this day the day that she called me, and we've been friends almost 9 years now. So the day she called me, she said, "Hey lady, I'm starting a school and I need your help." I said, "Of course, let me know where I can send my donation and I'll be happy to help." She said, "Sure, I'll give you a call back." So months later, she called me back. "Hey friend, it's happening." I said, "Okay." She's like, "Are you ready?" I said, "Yep." "Where do I need to send the check?" She said, No. I need you on the board." I said, "Oh, okay." Little did I know she asked me to be on the board and be the board chair for Miles Ahead Charter School. So I did not know anything about starting a school, but I did know a lot about nonprofit management, and I did know a lot about Colt Blockson Pitts and her passion for changing the world with our youth. So I also did not know that saying yes to Colt that day would lead me to serving on the best charter school board filled with incredible visionaries, leaders, entrepreneurs, professionals, and now my friends. So it has been a joy to serve in this capacity as board chair and to see all of our work come to fruition on this day. In January 2020, this team came together for the first time to build the initial vision of Miles Ahead Charter School. Our mission is to provide all students with the social and academic achievements necessary to help realize their potential for local impact and global change. We believe that our students require and deserve an exceptional and innovative academic program that, one, better engages younger minds in deeper learning for a complex world, two, meets the unique needs of diverse learners, and three, ensures high grade level achievement. We believe in the empowerment of students with academic knowledge and skills, addressing individual academic needs, preparing students to produce high quality work, and motivating engaging them through service learning. From there, we went to work. In 3 years, we faced a global pandemic, weekly SCSC interview prep sessions for all of my board members every week. We prepared to go in front of the SCSC board to tell them why we wanted to create this school. We prepared to go in front of them for an intense state interview process, of which to this day we are proud to be declared as one of the best interviews that they have ever seen to date. We went through real estate hiccups that we are actually thankful for because it led us to this amazing venue with the ownership team and the real estate brokerage and team members that helped us to get us here today. So thank you to each and every one of you for helping us get here in this amazing space. And we went through the risk of opening a school with less than $300 in our account and even less students enrolled. That was this time last year. But for each obstacle we faced, we made a choice. As a team, we chose to push forward. We chose to defer for a year, knowing that we are operating for a bigger mission than just us. We chose to press forward because we believed that our future students, families, and community needed Miles Ahead to open its doors to fulfill our mission. We chose to make this happen. As we chose to move forward, you all chose to move forward with us. You supported us, you championed us, you worked with us, and you believed in us. From the SCSC, the Georgia Department of Education, GCSA, Carol Daniels, our funder at LIFT, our grantors, real estate team, our legal team, the City of Powder Springs, and countless others. Thank you. Thank you for believing in us. Thank you for standing with us. And to the Max leadership team and my fellow founding board members, look around. We did it. We're here today, and we thank you all for your tenacity and your hard work thus far. This is just the beginning. We're here. Nothing could stop us then, and nothing's going to stop us going forward. Thank you, everybody.
Greetings, everyone.
Greetings.
I get emotional, so I'm going to apologize now. I get a little teary. First, I just want to say that God is good. And God is good to me. In fact, He's been really good to me. The minute that I stepped into this building with Milton, Tracy, Tiffany, Ed, Mo, Nikki, and Stephan, you met us here on one of the rainiest days of 2020. I remember it like a steel trap. As soon as I walked through that door, I heard his voice, and he told me to fill this building with children's laughter and learning. And every single one of you have helped me live that purpose and built a wonderful place for children. I cannot express the gratitude I have in my heart that each of you has shown up for my community. I live not but 10 minutes down the road, and to know that I can provide choice and education gives me a sense of pride that can only rival that of being a mother and wife, which is why it's Miles Ahead. One thing I know to be true is that I have a heart for children and a good eye for instruction. Since 2006, I have been an educator who advocates for children, teachers' rights, studied effective leaders in schools. In fact, my biggest claim to fame is that for every year I taught, I would produce a future valedictorian. It's true. I say that to say that I've been preparing for this school, for your scholars, this staff, and this moment for almost 20 years. I have been learning, watching, studying, and building my own capacity to do the work necessary to bring a joyful, rigorous learning environment focused on developing the whole child to my community. And I could not have done it alone. While I stand up here and you hear my words, I did not do this alone. I did not clean this building myself. I did not assemble the furniture myself. I did not write grants, leases, or contracts on my own. Miles Ahead has a crew, and I want to thank that crew today. Members of the SCSC, thank you for taking a chance on a small community group. We are here to provide an option for families, and we will not let you down. To Mazi McQueen and the T. Dallas family, thank you for helping us secure this facility. To the Facility Resource Center, Cameron, thank you for teaching me how to negotiate and for making me feel confident when times felt dark. Nikki and Stephan, for trusting me and for trusting in this vision that is Miles Ahead. And shout out to my entire 4665 Macklin Road family. This is gonna be a great place, Chris. He's not here yet, but Greg Stevens in GCSA. That man really knows how to turn my frowns upside down. Thank you for being such a great guide and answering all of my questions, random emails, and requests. Our success is your success, Greg. and I thank you. Carol Daniels. Oh, Carol Daniels. Thank you for having the patience of Job. Thank you, Hank, for answering all of my questions and for having the drive to help us open successfully and for getting us miles ahead with this facility. We thank you. Amir Ali and the Lyft team. Amir has been riding with Max since we first met, Eric and I, at the GCSA conference at the start of COVID in 2019, and we didn't know whether or not we should be shaking hands. He is a good man with a good heart. And if one of you here is from Lyft, please convey to him, your credit team, and everyone else in the organization that it takes people like you to believe in people like me to make changes in communities, and I thank you. To Michelle Neely and the State Charter Schools Foundation for making it possible for a working mother to provide for her son while pursuing her dream. It means so much to me to have received that leadership fellowship, and to know that Michelle saw it in me and believed in me is not something I will ever forget. Please convey my utmost gratitude to her. She's on her way, but to Arthi Sharma, literally, where would I be without you telling me that this is possible, that this is achievable, and that I am capable? She's gonna be a perfect mom, and it's my turn to cheer her on. To Emily White and my Redefine Ed family, thank you for speaking my name in places and spaces I have never been and felt like I've never deserved to enter. You all gave me hope, a hand, and I see that your heart matches my heart. Thank you. You've heard me say this before, but Tia and Chastity, calling you last year was one of the most difficult calls I ever had to make. But it gets better, I promise. And it has. And you guys have been so loyal to this vision and this mission, and that I will never forget. Loyalty is a strong trait to me, and in me, you have an admirer for life. Your futures are bright, and Max is brighter because of you. Thank you. The Max Board. Told you we could do it. Told you we could open a school. I remember our first meeting at Riverside, and then the second meeting at the library, and then COVID, and then the interview, and then deferral, and then enrollment, and then SESC trainings. And through all of that, never once did any of you say no. Not once did any of you say we couldn't or shouldn't do it. Not once. And I want you, when you walk through those doors, to know that you built this, and that no one can take that from you, and no one can take your service to this community from you. Some of you fulfilled that commitment you started 4 years ago, and it is time to transition. It's time to move to Florida and work on your blog. It's time to finish your MBA and spend time with Chloe. It's time to give Infectious, Marcus, Lauren, and Marcus Jr. the time that I took. Infectious, by the way, is a great company. You should all look it up. Really and truly. So I'm gonna ask Henry, can you come up here, please, to help me out? Tiffany Macklin, our second treasurer, has taught me much about accounting, cash flows, and the basics on how to run this business. Many nights you were up with me and the executive team figuring out how to turn a literal dollar into $250 to pay for bookmarks. Never once did you tell me we couldn't do it, shouldn't do it, or that it wasn't possible. Instead, you helped us find a way and said, this is what it takes to get it done. Your resolve is what stamps this company, and it's your resolve that I will miss so dearly. Thank you, Tiffany.
Thank you.
You built this.
Thank you.
Milton Hamilton. The first one to decline the meeting invites. I have something special for Milton in his bag. I just want y'all to know. I want you all to give Milton a round of applause because he just finished 40 years at General Motors.
And I am officially retired.
Officially retired. I'm here for it. Thank you, Milton. When we met 4 years ago to come up with this mission and select executive members, everyone wanted Milton to be the vice chair, except Milton. He said that he had never opened a school and had no idea what it meant. But he dug in, and he dug in deep. We read that LEA manual together, had many laughs at Milton's expense, but his dedication to Max will forever be unmatched to me. He came to every table event from Alpharetta. He gave of his pockets, his time, and his connections to help us succeed. For me, he made me feel comfortable in spaces that I didn't feel like I belonged. And I need him to know that he gave me confidence and knowledge to do really big things. Overall, I'm just gonna miss you, Milton. His energy and guidance. But look what you did, Milton. You built this.
We built this.
I'm already crying, so it's not gonna make sense, but while these words are true and hard to say without crying, this one's tough. Erica was the first person I wanted to ask to be on the board, and all of us here know exactly why that is. Her brilliance and work ethic is matched by none, and I hope you all know that. This entire community has benefited from your sacrifice and from your sacrifice, family. It was at that same meeting when Milton was elected reluctant vice chair that Erica turned to me and said, "Let me make the agendas and presentations from now on." And I said, "Sold." And she never looked back. From that moment on, people visited us to see what our secret sauce was. And it's a big dash of her. I just don't know what to say to tell y'all how hard this woman works and how hard she held it down for us. I don't know if you know, but this time last year was really hard for me, for my husband, for our whole family. And Erica just swooped in like an angel and helped me and my family get through. And I'm just so grateful for her in those moments. I wonder if she even knows or takes a stop to reflect on that. Erica, I love you with my whole heart. My whole heart. And while I'm not a Delta, you have a sister in me for life. Forever. Max and I owe so much of our success to you and what you built. When you walk through these doors, I want you to say, "I built a school for children in my community," and I want you to feel proud of that. You built this. Of course, there is my family. Where would I be without my family? To my husband, Brad. I think he knew what he was signing up for when he married me. But I don't think he realized that it would involve furniture assembly, cleaning, organizing, passing out bookmarks, standing in the rain to take down tents, and showing kids how to use tools. Thank you for taking my dream and making it your dream. Thank you for knowing that my mind wanders on date nights to look at emails and enrollment trackers. Thank you for your love, support, and the feeling that someone loves me for me. You literally built this, and a ton of stuff inside of it. And finally, people ask me a lot where the name comes from, and I always get a smile on my face. because it comes from the person who has my whole heart, my one, my only, my Miles. Mommy built this for you, and for every other little boy and girl who you play with and who you've never met. Because I just love you so stinking much. But most importantly, I want to thank you for letting me step away from being a mommy a lot. And know that that's not always easy. I promise to be there for you, and that this Miles will always come second to you. Mommy wants you to walk these halls with pride and know that you are the inspiration for all of these people here and for all of this hard work. Thank you, buddy. You built this. To the staff and families of Miles Ahead, please stand and be recognized. If you're part of our staff crew or our family crew, please stand up. Please be recognized. To you, I say, you are building this. You are building the stories, the traditions, the reputation, and the experiences of many. And so I say, let's keep building. And I'm excited to build together, and build some more, and build some more, and build some more. And again, thank you so much, everyone, for coming. Thank you for giving your time and energy. Please walk through these halls and feel the touch of many individuals and the promise that you will continue to help us build our school so that others can be miles ahead of what they ever thought possible. With my fullest heart, thank you for what we have built together.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I want to thank all of you for joining us today for this special occasion as we prepare to open up this new facility and this new asset to this community. My name is Henry Luss. I am the board chair for Miles Ahead Charter School effective July 1st, 2023. Let me thank all of you again for coming out. Commissioner Sheffield, I want to thank you for joining us. Commissioner Sheffield is the commissioner for District 4, for which this facility sits in her area. So thank you very much. I want to give special thanks to Colt and her team, and to all board members, past and present, who has worked tirelessly to get us to this day. 26 days before the first day of school. I especially want to thank Erica Smith, the immediate past board chair, for leading the board and supporting Colt and her team with an amazing attention to detail and superb leadership. I want to thank Milton Hamilton, the immediate past vice chair, for all of his work, especially managing the pre-opening tracker. And I want to thank Tiffany Macklin, the immediate past treasurer, for managing the finances efficiently and effectively. Thank you all so very much.